Moshi my gamers, and welcome back to Honkai Style Whale. For a new blazing sun to rise upon the world, the hero must first serve the sky's final eye. Before we start, we're gonna try a Hisenen's trial character. She looks like our Baba version from Genshin Impact. Oh, she's already doing our animation.
It's squishy.
What squishy? Attack! She has a wand. Single attack. She's bubbles, just like Viper. Okay, here the main character is dying. Oh wait, never mind.
Do need some sunshine. So this is the one.
And what's your ult?
Made a faint light.
Go on.
Dispel the glue. Restore your once more.
Breaks over.
Was that Symphony? Oh my lord, she just did that. Would I pull for her? Now I think about it, I definitely should because she's a healer. 122 pull ready. We might win a 50-50 against her. Let's see how it goes. That's 70 pulls. Look at her, okay. Heal my throat. My voice needs to come back. Side pom pom. Every time. I need a doctor for Poius. Damage point. I got extras. Let's do it again. Oh look, C99. Let's do it now. Doctor, help! I need healing. To bring my voice back 100%. Sorry again, Pom Pom. Doctor, please come to me. Thank you, I said. I got text messages from Castaways. Mr. Catalyst, if you've seen the messages, then you must have already departed another realm. I now feel that I feel far too rush. It was only after you left and I remember I still had something to tell you. I crushed a little thought of you, Catalyst, but I didn't manage to finish stuffing it with milk corn before I left. I also tried to recreate the Empress of the Cloud picture based on the description. I tucked it inside a photo album. When decorated with dirt files, it looks truly one of a kind. I have hoped that when you reach the end of the flame chase and stand with us to the birth of the new world, these items might bring you to trace of warmth. But in the end, I didn't even manage to give them to you in time. To ensure the new world warmth, I will forever remain within the sea of flowers to watch over lost souls. And if fate allows us to be together, remember our promise. Deal. Huh? Aww. Anyways, I'm gonna be high off camera. So I'm supposed to stand right there. So to recall what came before. So collect my thoughts. Down the Ocean Corner's phone has been returned. Yeah, that's two things. Sometime after that, the 12 cozy hover above overlooking the Vortex Genesis. The Empire 12 at first dies. Fate, Fatine, creation, and calamity of the world. Now, 10 among them has been fallen. They are called from the turn to the original Genesis. Above you, cursed souls that are similars, their brilliance echoing the face slump of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions of 4 partying. Strife. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into chaos strife until he fell brought it to the end. And his demigod successor, the undying Menmodus, choose to bear the title of criminals alone, returning home to the crown as the last line of defense of the holy city. Mighty, may your battle know no defeat. Time. Back then, the energy of time ensured mare to you as two of the 3 fates. Back then, the drive girl in red hair fulfilled her mission and brought to the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops. And now, this power resides in your hands. See tomorrow, Trian. Oh, I miss her. Reason. Not long ago, the head of the Grove Sage helped you repel the menace that is in the Black Tides, and still not long past, the Andrelia Scholar staged one grand performance, granting you the goods of this world true at the cost of life. Oh, the landscape of reason at the edge of the essence, have you found your answer? Who knows? Death. The policy once made the hand of Shara chose two, generally one fifth death, yet the bonds worthy, hanging beautiful fates. that stretches across time. At the end, the hands of death will journey them the netherworld of the living world. Choose to remain in the sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the west wind, you shall meet again, castaways. Alright, what a long journey it's been. Time and again. Farewell, heaven number you. You can't help but wonder how many more goodbyes will the journey of Trailblazer entail. You question whether you are able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotions. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the apologious, cherished epics usually tries to smooth their sorrow. Perhaps you should embrace the way to spell the bosom of the straight. Is that just what I see? Then let it begin. Countless words and adventures surge through your mind. You need only grasp just what the art caused your creations. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the keyword of your mind. It's indeed difficult, but you're sure still clear. Study to insert with the updated verses. Answer your phone, bud. Alright, this is a pilot task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt the dots. Always do your legend itself. Alright, who's it's Kitty! Great mystery. Last time the server zero times treasure hunting. After disaster. Now the river of soul must retreat. I'm back, baby. In the water, a picture in chest. I can use the middle orb, and I can wade through. Your Palatine is now 7:30 split. I'm coming. Jess, be there right away. Quickly. Hurry. Meow. Okay, Kitty. You must admit, even during the tour of the strain and low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Ciphers endless. Circle this side of wealth seems more intricate than the words of the child's water's escape. Forget the past for now. It's only a brief sorrow, but sadness has no place to this moment. Yeah, what you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Strifer, where the river of souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with this cat girl. Hopefully, those glittery, clacky tickle will, as always, lift your spirits. Alright, Kitty, coming.
Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
I miss Cass too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh?
What's that sound? Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. But this aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't worry, I'm the main character. We got this, right? Apparently, the main characters of Callus and Sally has to be Cass. I wonder who's gonna sound like.
When there is the chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret. They may sound annoyed, but their body language is more honest. I should visit Pom Pom more often.
100% is better than the silent voice, right?
This is being in sync. We can do it all.
Oh.
Remember that.
I mean, it's better, you know. It's way better.
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
Damn, she's so aggressive.
We can do anything.
When there is a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
I miss that voice.
They may sound annoyed, but their body language is more honest. I should visit Pom Pom more often.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Mammy.
Ooh, doesn't sound too bad.
I choose you.
Sound like Pokemon, are we?
Remember that. Trust me.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
Same voice again as the other one.
Together, we can do anything!
And I swear, people were hating already. Cypher, where are you, kitty?
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful.
Obviously, yes.
Careful. It's a piece of black cloth.
No, it's eel.
Now, where have I seen this before?
It's the Flame Weaver. Remember?
What? How could they be here? Mommy! Look out!
Ma'am, get ready.
Wait! We both know what this thing can do.
But I'm the main character.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
The river of souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
What?
The flame chase journey stops now. Meow.
Huh?
Meow?
Wait, is that Cypher disguise? Is this meant to be a riddle?
I don't understand this language at all. Am I hallucinating?
Cypher, is that you in disguise? I don't know anymore. Oh god, it's
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
So it's you, Cypher.
Ah! Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one.
If you're the real, so let me touch your titties.
Come on,
and your candios.
Don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all.
I mean, we know.
The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
I'm so strong that I don't need your reminder. Shut up, bitch.
But just a minute ago, that gray hair of yours was all standing up. You were so scared.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise?
Yep, yes.
No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice. Now I know your secret.
I sure love your arrogance, Gray Mystery. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Well, my phone. Who's texting me? Oh, Pinon. What's up, buddy? Careless, did you rest well? I can't do Lego's hour and you seem asleep, so I didn't wake your ass up. But it couldn't because his eye can't stay lighted. Phil, it's time to consider our training. Let's go to the grove, shall we? But I'm with Cypher right now.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Gotta go live handsomely somewhere after this.
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change.
It's how she dies.
And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right. Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Alright, Kitty. A few days later, it's the crash site in the Abyss of Fate.
So, This is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
Oh, what? I'm surprised a counselor like yourself will be willing to journey so far to expect the express.
Arcanans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblazer. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively getting clues and testing divinity. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky came from the curse case by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 Titans whose core flame has yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the flame chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we would have to cause exhaust excel searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Christless heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power system.
Really? But...
Of course. That's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The express dossiers are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Locals carefully scans the damaged power pollution system, then markedly begin inspecting its components. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand the structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly. But we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But is this a real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the flame chase journey?
I don't understand that shit. Does the Council of Elders perceive some secret meaning of constructing divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe it is not the decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Forgive me, local clothes, but I must be frank. When visiting Drawcloud, I will vary the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but giving such a mysterious background and motive, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Are these people? Is this the trap? Is this why you're accompanying me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
They're like a gang, what the hell?
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
One against four, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You would warn about the one thing, Lord Lakers. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also includes the Flame Tree's Chrysos heirs. The Lamers cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
Fuck yeah it is. When I asked if you don't help, I meant the ones who needs help are them. So Daehan, meanwhile in the Grove of Impany. Back to me. Mikhail's oh, what's going on? Oh, Payon!
You have such overwhelming powers. Why?
You find a flame weaver?
Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flame?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend!
Here I go.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
Always keep me on edge.
Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Weight training, huh?
It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this Flame Chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
You're really grown.
I'm far from finished. I must continue sharpening my skills until I can match their strength. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure. That's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
What? What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Alright. I mean, if you wanted to, so let's go.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Relax. I mean, okay. Over the past few months, you come over here more than once. I mean, fishing out the small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You probably that day isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading taste. What? The school has hard show the what type of small tech, non-standard reading materials. Please return to the usual place at the bar and do not let any book first discovered. 10 exclamation marks. It seems like the school of the Grove, amidst the profound discussion, have forgotten their little hobbies. So, which reading business will you pursue? Open in love, trees and the butterflies, Professor can possibly be the shy, one punch card, Aquila. Top one. Why not? I'm gonna read this. Are you serious? I mean, sure, why not? She wandered through this flower sea, searching for a glimpse of those floating butterflies' wings, but without success. See, out here, every flower has its own faculty. Generally speaking, that prophecy is correct. She has the voice but could not see to speak. Yet Crystal's paid and no mind. She clearly responds to her most special student while scanning her surrounding. What is she provocatively? We are not a flower but a tree. Eventually, the answer failed to celebrate the other party. A sound mingling with discovery and disappointment reached her ear. Probably here to add another remark. Well, if we're just speaking regularly, I suppose it would be a good challenge. However, the objective was nearly accomplished. It should be around here somewhere. Now, she just needed to find some bait to draw out. Incredibly, yet also romantic. Perhaps it's because obsessively, you see, in my long dreams, I made promises to countless lovers. Really, the butterfly wings girls suddenly rose from the tickle before his sizes, stealing her slightly. After all, at this moment, the sensibility there was very noxious. Gazing at Rosy's face, allowing the light really for the lips to pass to the eyes. A hint of crystal fish across face, a possibility to dust. Of course, her capacity figures for only a few moments. Then, Kirsty wrapped her arms around the girl's waist and pulling the rushes from the ground, gently lift off the flower tickle. Of course, thought, cut you now. Placing her on the ground, the giant tree concentrically stroked the butterfly's wings with the edge of the lead, confirming the other known state before slowly wandering. So now, will you tell me, why have you been avoiding me? Would you two place with the fruit of the garden? Could your voice physically upset their thoughts? Indeed, for the garden master, the nature of death, such lively as we would truly seek asking to a natural enemy. Come aside, will leave at once. Thank you for listening to my trouble. Madam Thanatos, sir, let's return to the grove. Sorry, then, for troubling you. Honestly, you two are, at last, but say, sirs, you must be aware of you by now, right? A better surgery of the spirit of the mouth, once more. Ceases with my silent, merely nodding but a bit farewell to her old friend. On our way back to the grove, Mercy remains completely silent. After one unsuccessful attempt to question her, Sai still struggled to find another company to speak to focus on the path ahead. Voices of constant reached them. Cozy association. A genius, so what? She was like a terrified. I started feeling approached rudely. It was the source of the intrigue, but very often said it smiled and tried to walk away. Cassie shy glanced at the distant butterfly with girls apart to serve the case back to Caesar's. First came for polity and smithy small talks. Then acceptably the argument to several personal attacks. Did you understand? I don't need to. Let me direct Caesar. To romance a student, even your own equation. Don't you find a previous power? Then the first time he was originally allowed it wasn't to cover mine. The sissy left on her palm felt as if it was scorched through the top of trees. From nearby came the sound of the running footsteps from yet some strange Caesars. Wanted to give chase immediately, but the word echoed her ears, trapping her step. She was indeed so well distracted, allowing the girl's image to suffer and fade in her mind repeatedly. When her resolve ceased, the dirt Daisy felt fall hard her slip by. The puzzle of the giant tree approached the gliding kisses, cried her beloved name. Dead cities, as if she had frozen. The traces left by the butterfly winged girl who dwelt there toward the east. Upon the fortress last lay words, a maiden first and final love letter. I love you, CC's. I've always received the courage to give after all, so forgive me. That's it? Nothing else? The love story will end at the most moment. Whether the author lost the word of the culture or some urgent secret culture will remain unknown. If I were the latter, the flavor is fully responsible. Let's just stop it there.
I wonder what finding a memo reading.
Never mind, I forgot he has voice lines now.
Let's take a closer look.
Okay. See what Fama's looking at. Hey, wait. Where's he? Oh, there he is. There's my buddy. Hey, dude, what you reading over there? I'm actually curious. What's up, Seth?
Oh, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
But I'm just curious what you're fucking reading.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Maybe it's... No. Didn't know you into this.
You didn't know? After all this time we've known each other. That pains me.
90%, dude.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and integrity and skill.
You said you must see wealth. I heard that. Alright, where's Meh? Okay. Meh, what you reading? There's something naughty, I swear, lady. Let's see what you're reading.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days?
What are you looking at?
Ah, you scared me!
Hi, Meh!
Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Are we seriously going to follow her? I mean...
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Ruler fits me pretty well, I would say.
What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh?
Keep bringing the jump skills.
But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
Nah. Jump scare number 3. Hey.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore.
How are you telling me?
Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques, with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trinan. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
A little fit in these things isn't the best sometimes.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
You really thought about this, haven't you?
After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcome, maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, give it.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
That's in my book. They, gotta craft a message with a deck.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Who's the hell?
Who's there?
That's what I'm saying. No way.
You are...
Nice cosplay.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
What's being clean? Clothes or cars?
Your friend seems quite interested in us.
I am joking.
Perhaps you could
Yeah.
explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Now, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war. And could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akamar to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace. And they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Just have a view of you. Who you think you're fighting?
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Oh boy, we're fighting them, are we? I see.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
They all got
so
pets.
Right here, maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy too.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treeby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble! Clementine! Take a breath. What's going on? Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya!
Huh?
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
What? What's happening with her? Oh my lord, what is happening with our glorious queen? Moments ago in Memorial Palace. Our queen? What is happening?
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first Plague's journey, and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver.
Oh, they're going around.
But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Oh, so she's doing it.
Aglaia, you ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
You're just mad.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Go on.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Droma's workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaia, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Ooh, they were stalking her.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes, too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaia you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've
I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
What's gonna happen with her? I'm actually curious and kind of nervous too. Don't worry if she's gonna die from this. A moment ago at Memorial Market. So I'm Kitty.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eye.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait, you've seen one before? And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow, a daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
Cypher's so cute. She still is.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine, if you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the gold weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
I told you she was today.
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Fake!
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power!
And those are beautiful.
You're Euphorius' most cunning liar! And even you were fooled by a Goliath!
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the river of souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story! How disappointing! But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No, I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
What do you smell, Senpai?
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful, just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is! How generous you are, Boss Lady Cypher!
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery! Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand! The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick!
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Can't take getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might have to reconsider our
Actually,
split.
you could train Castor like water.
Don't rush me! Let me take a look around! Got it! Let's use that thing! Come on! Follow me, boss lady!
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Also,
how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
hold on a sec. Is she in this truck? Kitty!
So, Princess Homebody, can I have a look at your big scythe?
What? I mean, okay. Hold on.
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there for this episode. Oh, I'm gonna do. Subscribe. I'll see you later. Sayonara.